When it comes to futuristic flying machines, Air is quickly becoming a name you'll want to remember. The company has just reached a huge milestone in the United States. Its newest electric aircraft has received FAA Experimental Airworthiness certification. Now, if that sounds a little technical, here's the fun part. It basically means Air can finally test its sleek new eVTOL prototype in U.S. skies, and they're doing it in sunny Florida near West Palm Beach. This certification isn't just a piece of paper. It's a green light that pushes the company closer to its dream of making electric flying a part of everyday life. The timing couldn't be better. With the U.S. government's recent executive order encouraging the growth of eVTOLs, Air's certification is like catching the perfect wave at the perfect time. Their Florida facility will now become the buzzing hub for performance testing, safety checks, and real-world demonstrations. Think of it as a launch pad where Air gets to prove not only that their aircraft works, but that it works brilliantly in real-world conditions. Stakeholders in the U.S. will get to see firsthand what this little flying powerhouse can do, and it's positioning Air as a serious global player in both piloted and uncrewed electric aviation. What makes this especially exciting is that Air isn't just about one aircraft, it's about an entire platform that can shape the future of air mobility. Their eVTOLs share the same DNA, but can be configured differently depending on the mission. Want a personal flying machine? There's a two-seat piloted version. Need to move serious cargo in challenging environments? There's an uncrewed version for that. Both are powered by the same electric foundation, with up to an hour of flight time per charge, the ability to carry a hefty 550 pounds, and a top speed of 155 miles per hour. And here's the kicker. You don't need a fancy runway. These aircraft can take off from any flat surface, giving them flexibility that feels straight out of science fiction. Air's momentum also ties into the FAA's latest MOSAIC ruling, which now allows eVTOL-type aircraft to qualify under light sport aircraft certifications. This is a really big deal because it could make Air's aircraft one of the very first to actually achieve LSA certification. With their prototype now approved for full-scale flight testing, the company can gather critical data to fast-track this certification. It's not just about flying. It's about proving they can do it safely, reliably, and consistently under U.S. regulations. This new milestone builds on what has already been a wild ride for Air. The company raised $23 million in its Series A funding round, pulled off multiple full-scale flight demonstrations that showed off every phase of a mission, and even carried out nighttime uncrewed cargo operations that went beyond visual line of sight. Something not many can claim. With the U.S. Air Force's Agility Prime program also in the mix, Air isn't just dabbling in the future. They're carving out a serious place in it. The near future looks even busier. Air is preparing to deliver 15 uncrewed cargo eVTOLs in the coming year, and it already has over 2,500 pre-orders for its piloted AIR-1 model. That's thousands of people ready to take their daily commute, or maybe even their weekend adventures, to an entirely new level. It's not just hype. Air has shown it can deliver real cargo in real operations, and now it's setting its sights on personal mobility too. What makes Air so exciting is the way it bridges imagination and reality. For decades, we've dreamed about flying cars, but most of those ideas never made it off the drawing board. Air is proving that with the right mix of technology, funding, and regulatory support, we could actually see electric aircraft buzzing around in our lifetimes. Not just for commercial cargo, but for everyday people. Whether you picture yourself zipping over traffic in your Air 1 or watching fleets of uncrewed cargo craft crisscrossing the skies, the future feels a lot closer today. With certification in hand, successful test flights in progress, and a growing presence in the United States, Air is writing a story that could reshape the skies. If their journey so far is any clue, this is just the beginning of something much bigger. The race to electric aviation is heating up, and Air is soaring right in the middle of it.